No! No!
Hi everyone, welcome to Simple Things. Today we're going to be looking at how to stay afloat during the pandemic. Before we get into the video, I'm going to ask you to like, comment, share, and please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the word written in red, subscribe, below this video. You can also click the bell icon so you can get notifications as soon as I upload a new video. Thanks. Social media is perhaps the pearl of this age. Ever since the pandemic, there are more and more people on social media, partly because one, people have less things to do, so they're finding new ways of doing things. And two, because people are finding new ways of doing things, then you also need to adjust so that you can target this group of people on social media. So one of the best things to do right now during the pandemic is starting a blog. Now a blog is really a web log. It's a regularly uploaded website, like a diary or a journal, just that it's on a website. So that means you have to love to write. Do you have to be a good writer with good grammar and all of that? No. If you're not too much of a good writer, that's where people like me come in. People who are creative writers or who offer editing services. You actually have people on digital services such as Fiverr offering that sort of service. Now I have quite a few friends making strides in the blog world. I must big up Rebecca's blog. Here's an educated, smart, multi-talented young lady who balances work, church, blogging, singing, just so many things. And on top of that, she's a wife. She covers a wide range of interesting topics in her blogs, such as mental health, child and adolescent development, wellness, and relationships. I find her layout to be very attractive and creative, which makes it much easier for her readers. So visit Rebecca's blog and check her out. I've posted a link below in the description box. Then there's a younger young lady who simply blows me away every time. Everyone, Z's Canvas is a must-read. The creator is a super smart, multi-talented young lady as well. A student of Norman Manley Law School and an upright Christian. I won't even begin to read her bio because I just can't keep up with her. She covers a wide range of topics targeting mainly the senior high school, college, fresh out of college age group. Her blogs are aimed towards church youth. But hey, isn't that all the more reason for just about any youth to follow her blogs? The link is also in the description box below, along with her Instagram. Now, if you like writing, as I said, you could also write a book. How about that book you've always wanted to write? And there are pamphlets and that sort of thing, periodicals like Reader's Digest, for which you could do short stories and submit for a small fee. But perhaps you don't like to write, but you like to talk. You may be a comical person, a creative designer, good with a phone camera, or who knows? You could start a YouTube channel, like I did. Now, there are a lot of channels on YouTube who could tell you how to go about starting. It's difficult. I'm just stumbling my way through because I just started 2 months ago, but I'm getting there. And with your support, I'll get there. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. Simple things, okay? Or you could start a vlog, a video log. Many people do this. It was actually from watching video logs some Jamaican video logs why I started this channel, because I just had a message that I wanted to get out there. And you can also do podcasts or start your own internet radio, or there are small community radios in several towns and small communities that you could contact. There was some years ago, my friends and I, we started a program, a radio show, a Bible study show on a small community radio. Now, several of these things, I know they need money, but there are some, like starting a YouTube channel, it doesn't need money. You could just start with your phone. As long as you have a phone, an iPhone or an Android, you could start. And there are programs you could use for free for a while. If you want to upload videos, like video creator programs, you have them on your iPhones for free, or you have some you could download from the web for free. It's just that the watermark will be there until you start paying for the subscription. Now, in this time of lockdown, when we have a global virus going around, a pandemic, you could also address your health. Like I did, change your diet. I changed mine from a meat diet to a vegetarian diet. It started out, bad at first. I lost my health for a while, but then it picks up because everything is gradual. You could also start an exercise program. I see many people on Facebook doing their exercise programs in the mornings. How about a weight loss program? Or maybe even weight gain. There are some of us who need to lose weight, but there are some of us who need to gain a little weight as well. Learn a new skill. Or just put the ones you have to good use. If you have a good skill, you could teach a skill to help someone else. Gardening or farming, depending on where you live. I have a sister, when she was living in a condominium in a big city in Toronto, she would plant her vegetables in a flower pot on her balcony. Baking. I don't like to bake. My daughter is a good baker since she was in middle school. She could just bring up a recipe and just, voila, it's there. Learn to play music, sewing, photography, or learn a sport. Swimming and riding a bike are two of the best sports as far as exercise are concerned, because both of them are outdoors, and those two sports exercise the most muscles in the body than any other sport. Some people are creative, like my son, from he was in 4th and 5th grade, he was developing thumbnails for YouTubers. Well, I asked him to do mine and he didn't. If you look at mine, I need help. Or write songs or rap music. The young people like rap music. Or you could write, like myself, I do poetry, I write poems. Keep in mind now you're thinking, but I don't have money to do most of these things, or I'm not a creative person. So start a Bible study group. You're thinking, but I don't know the Bible that well. But together you could, 2 or 3 persons, as the Bible said, and just start praying, start studying. And before you know it, but you have to start somewhere. Or you could start a charity or outreach ministry. If you have a little means, you could cook and feed the homeless. I've had friends who have done that before. Or you could do mission work in your community if you live in more rural communities, perhaps in Jamaica or somewhere in the Caribbean or wherever. You could help the elderly do their laundry, or help them around the house, or babysit for somebody, or that sort of thing. Or you could start a scholarship, like I started a scholarship in honor of my brother who was murdered in Jamaica. Or there are people who do crowdfunding to help people with surgery or studies or traveling or that sort of thing. Then if you want to make money from what you're doing as well, you could do gigs online. Visit websites like Craigslist, but be very careful, and Fiverr, which is far more trusted. And you could do gigs, as I said, like editing, typing, transcriptions for $5 per project. I've had people who have done that and collected a pretty check at the end of the month. Sorry. You could do fundraising activities or do activities just for fun. My friend and I, when we were up in New York, we used to do bus rides just for fun. We used to do barbecues to help kids with back to school. Or you could do a fish fry. Depending on where you are, you could make and sell juice. Or there are things online now like Forex or the gifting thing, which is maybe the more updated version of a partner. Most of these things you might need a little more help or advice. So hey, comment below and let me know what you think, or if you have more suggestions that could help someone else. Just drop a comment below and I'll put my link in the description box as well. But there's always Google. Most of this information is available online. The world is changing and we must adapt to it if we're gonna swim. So what will it be for you? Sink or swim? Don't just sit on your hands. Some of these things I know won't be possible because of social distancing, but most of these things I've mentioned are things we can do from home, things that I have been doing from home myself. And while there's not money in most of them, but the joy and the fulfillment I get from doing them, that's why I'm recommending them to you. So as I said, just drop a comment below and don't sit on your hands. Use those hands to do something. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember, the simple things in life are free.